Good afternoon, and thank you for being here for Canvas Basics. It looks like we've got a light crowd today, a couple of people, and that's perfectly fine. This session is meant to be an overview of Canvas, navigating Canvas, and then Canvas courses. So if you have any questions as I walk through this material, please let me know. And you can type it in the discussion or raise your hand, and I will do my best to answer your question. So the easiest way to get to Canvas, if you're not already familiar with it, is to go to the JSU website, which is jsu.edu. From there, you'll click on this magnifying glass, and click on Canvas. And then here, if you haven't set up your account before, here's the instructions for it. You're going to click on this link. And again, if this is the first time logging in, it has the instructions here. You'll enter your email address and choose forgot password, or just choose forgot password. Then enter your email address and request a password, and that's how you get started. So let's go ahead and log in. As you'll see, I have a ton of courses because I'm an administrator. All of your courses will appear on your dashboard, and this is the entry point. When you first log into Canvas, this is your dashboard, and every course in which you are enrolled, you'll see a tile for it. Now, by default, they will probably look something like this, with a color overlay. And they will also have colors attached to them, and you can change the colors by clicking here, and you can change it. You can also change the name of a course by clicking here. Oops. You can move it, but you can change the name of it or give it a new nickname. There goes. And that's really for you. It does not change it on the student's end. It's only for you. And I'm going to turn off the color overlay. To actually add images to a specific course tile, you actually do that inside a course, not at this level, and we'll look at how to do that. Your other options are recent activity view. It shows you the most recent notifications, discussions, assignments, that kind of stuff in your courses. I prefer card view. It will also give you your to-do list over here if you need to grade any assignments that have been submitted. And you can also view your calendar. If it will load, there we go. Here's the Canvas calendar, and we'll come back to this in a minute. Let's go back to the dashboard. I'm going to log out because I want to log in as an instructor. So this is what you'll see as an instructor. You won't see that admin part. But you will see your dashboard. You'll see account. Let's take a look at account. This is where you can change your notifications here. And these notifications are global settings. These are your default settings for all of your courses. You can actually change settings for specific courses within the course. But if you wanted to have some default notification settings for all of your courses, this is where you do it. If you scroll over, for example, due dates, assignment due dates, if you scroll over this right now, I've got a weekly summary coming to me in my email. But you can notify yourself immediately, daily summary, weekly summary, or you can turn it off. You can also do push for notifications on your devices. There are certain things that I would recommend turning on for daily. And that would be things like announcements that you create. Let's see, assignment submissions from your students, any comments that your students make, discussions that your students make. Conversations, that's actually your Canvas inbox. I would want to turn that on as well. And then the others, you can kind of play it as you like it. The next link is profile. And this is where you add an image. So if you click on that, upload it. I don't really have many images on this computer. I don't know that I have any images. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any. That's where you would do it. You can edit your profile here. Then you can add different links here. For example, my page, let's see. Here's my page. So there's my biography, there's links, so you can add that kind of information. The next thing, we're going to come back to this because it's over here. Files. These are files that are for your for your entire Canvas instance. So you can upload some files. It's kind of like OneDrive. Honestly, I wouldn't bother with it because, as you can see, you don't have much storage space. So it's not really much use to you. For example, every single course has 524 megabytes of storage space. So you have much more storage space in your course. Let's go back to account. The next thing here is settings. And you can edit your settings by going over here and clicking edit settings. And you can change your default language. Maybe your first language is Spanish, so you can choose Espanol. This is also where you set your pronouns if you want to set them. Time zone, I wouldn't change that. This is also where you change your password if you want to change your password. You can update your settings here. You can also add different email addresses to your system if you want, and text message. To activate, enter the 4-character confirmation code. Sent. Let's see if it sent it. It hasn't sent it yet, so let's let's try this. Let's trash that. Let's try this again. Okay, it sent me this code. Okay. So I've added my phone number there for messages. I can also add other email addresses if I like. I'm not going to add it because I really don't want to have to go check it. And I also don't want my phone really for this, so I'm going to go ahead and trash that. But you can add other email addresses and other devices here for push notifications. Let's see. All right, let's go to Eportfolios. This is the default Eportfolio that Canvas has. I'll be honest with you, it's not very good. And we're actually looking at an alternative currently. Actually, this week we're looking at it. And we'll be making a decision real soon as to whether we want to add it. Shared content. Instructors can share content with you. And if they do within Canvas, then this is where you find it. We're not going to look at badging right now. Course evaluations. This is also where you can access evaluation kit. Let's see, we ran settings. Let's see, tutorials. These are different tutorials that you can go to learn about different Canvas topics. Let's see, global announcements. These are announcements that are sent out to everyone from Canvas. Let's see. You can also change the user experience to high contrast. And that's what high contrast looks like. So if you want that experience, you can do that. Let's go back to settings, count, and let's turn that off. There we go. Let's take a look at courses. If you click on courses, which you should look like a book icon, you'll see all the courses are your current courses that you're enrolled in as a teacher or as a student. But you can scroll down to the very bottom and choose all courses. Now, if you've never done this before, it will act strange. But so, for example, if you've never done any of this before, if you say select this course to show up on your dashboard, so you do that by clicking it orange. Then by default, and I don't know why Canvas does this, if you go back to your dashboard, only this course will appear. And that's not a big deal. All you have to do is go back, and it only does that first time. Go back to all your courses, and you can determine which courses you want on your dashboard and which ones you don't want on your dashboard. If you want them on your dashboard, all you have to do is click on it and make sure it's orange. And if you don't, then you make sure it's clear. It also shows past enrollments and future courses. It also shows you any groups that you might be in as a student. And that's another link here. If you are in any groups as a student, so this is really for students, they will automatically see a icon in their global navigation menu, which that's what this is. They click on it, and these are the groups and all of their courses. They click on it, it goes straight to their course. Let's go back to the dashboard. Let's say you wanted to have certain courses at the top. You wanted to have them in a certain order. So all you have to do is drag and drop them. Let's see, what else do I want? Let's see, what else do I want? Anything else? Let's flip some here. All right. So you can organize them by semester if you want. If you like to have multiple semesters up there, you can do that. Let's jump calendar. We'll come back to that, and let's go to inbox. This is the Canvas inbox, and this is how you send email to your students. Now, keep in mind, you cannot send email through Canvas to your students until a course is published and the semester has begun. But once that happens, here's how you send a message. Click on this icon and then select your course. I'm just going to choose one. In the to box, you click on this icon. And if you have students, it will show your students here. And you can select them individually or one at a time. You can choose all. So that's everyone in there. Right now it's just instructors. Type in your subject. And here, this is a very important part here. This box says, send an individual message to each recipient. If you leave this unchecked and you send this email to your entire class, then if any student responds to that message, it will go back, that response will go to you and every other student. So you're creating a mass entire class discussion. Now, if that's not what you want, and that's usually not what I want, make sure you click this. And what will happen is once you send that message out to everyone, if a student, say Michael, emails the instructor in return, then it will only go to me, the instructor. Here's where you type. And you can also attach documents here and record short video clips or audio clips here. And then you hit send. Once you hit send, it will create this entry here, but it will also go to your Outlook Gem 365 email. And you can actually respond to that email from in your Microsoft Outlook email. So if you respond, it will go to that student in Canvas, in the inbox. So the Canvas inbox and Outlook 365 email are connected. You also have, let's take a look at the calendar here. So this is the Canvas calendar, and your students also have a calendar for every course. In order to make a course appear on the calendar, you have to make sure it's selected here, and there are different colors for each one. If you're in a Canvas course and you create an assignment with the due date, it will automatically populate on your calendar, and on the student's calendar. And students can click on that assignment and that assignment on their calendar and go directly into the assignment in the course. Now you can also add different reminders here for yourself if you'd like. Change your calendar, choose your calendar. You have more options as well. And it will show up on your Canvas calendar. You can edit more options here. So you can add a lot more information, attach different course links or files to it if you want. Now you can also add, let's see, appointments or for you to do reminders. You can add appointment groups for your students to sign up for times to speak with you or to talk to you on the phone or in Teams or in your classroom or in your office. You can do that here. We're not going to go into depth with this. I just wanted to bring it to your attention. So if this is a tool that you're interested in learning how to use after today, just let me know and I'll show you more about it. It can be pretty handy. And then you've got history. We'll come back to Commons. Help. So help, here's where you can find Canvas guides, tech support, grid. This is Canvas Basics for Teachers. These are tutorials. This is our office. You can also chat directly with Canvas support. They have support 24/7 for Canvas. This is for instructors and students. You can also report an issue. If there's something that Canvas is not doing that you would like for it to do, you can also submit a feature idea, and other instructors from around the world vote on those. And then whatever ideas get the most votes, the Canvas team take it up and they add it to Canvas. So here's more training services that you can find, and then COVID-19 resources. Here's the Canvas Commons. So the Canvas Commons is where you can go to import content that you find. Maybe find something interesting that you want to add to your course. So for example, all of this, I uploaded these files. This is a demo course you can take. Start here, syllabus page, DSS statement, military connected statement. So all of these policies, by the way, you shouldn't have to include those in your course because they are in the JSU course template by default now. So you don't need these, but let's say you did want these imported into your course, you would just go to, you could go here, and then there's the DSS statement. And this is actually a Canvas page. And then you would download it. And you would choose which course you want to import it into. Let's do that one. And it could take a while. You can also, let's say you wanted to share content with another instructor. You can also you can share it to Canvas Commons. You actually do that from inside your course. So let's go back to the dashboard and see. I think I imported into this course. Let's go into this course. Let's see, pages. I know I'm moving pretty fast. I just wanted to see if it imported. I can't remember which one I imported. Yeah, here it is. So there's what it looks like. And then if you want to put it somewhere in your course, there you go. So that's Canvas Commons. It's a little bit more advanced for what we want to do right now. So we're not going to spend too much time looking at that. Let's go back to our dashboard. So now let's go into a course and sort of look at how courses operate in Canvas. Let's go into the sandbox. And so here's, there's a student, so let's go to another one. Let's go to this one. All right, so let me make some changes real quick. Okay, this is an old course home, and I'll change here in a minute so you can see something else. But by default, there are two different types of course menu items, and this is the navigation menu. This is a course navigation menu, and this is the global navigation menu. So in the course navigation menu, there are certain items that are Canvas, and they can be disabled, but they'll still be there. Okay, so by default, we usually have these items turned off because we don't really use them. Those are syllabus, conferences, outcomes, collaborations, and pages and files. So we usually have those disabled in new courses. So for example, this is the JSU general template for all JSU general courses for the summer. And this is the banner that comes with it. This is in some navigation items. And by default, all of these items, these menu items, are disabled. You can see them, but your students can't see them. And the reason for that is the collaborations tool is clunky. You can use it if you like, but it's still clunky. The conferences tool, we don't use the conference tool that comes with Canvas because first of all, we are a Microsoft Teams university, so we use Microsoft Teams, and what comes with Canvas is called Big Blue Button. But Big Blue Button, if you record something with it, it's only available for 14 days and then it's gone. And you can't download it. So there's no point really using it. Files, we turn that off because we want students to access course content when you plan for students to access the content within the learning modules. Pages, we turn that off as well because pages are organized in alphabetical order. And we really don't want students accessing content this way. We want them accessing it in an organic way in their modules. By default, it's turned off, but you can turn it on if you want. But basically, that's the course roster. We have discussions, quizzes, and assignments disabled as well because we want faculty to deploy these into the correct place in the modules. We also have syllabus disabled because it's not really a syllabus. It's more of a due date calendar. Now, it does give you the option to edit at the top to add your syllabus up here, which is new. It used to not give you that function. And then you have settings. Excuse me, here's settings. So let's look at this from an instructor perspective. So if I go in and look at settings from an instructor perspective, this is what I see. You'll land on course details. You can open your courses early if you like in preview mode by unchecking that. So the first day of class is next Tuesday, the 18th. But if you want students to be able to access the course before the 18th to read the syllabus or to check out the course in general, you can go into your settings and uncheck that. Make sure you click Update Course Details. And you'll also have to make sure that your course is published up here. This is what it will look like on your homepage if it's unpublished. You want to click Publish. The next, you don't need to know about sections, but navigation. This is where you can determine which menu items are on your course menu or not. So let's say you wanted files to be turned off so that students can't access them. Just go over Files, click on it, choose Disable, and it will go down here. Collaborations, do that. Anything that you're not really using, make sure you hit Save. If you are using a course package, for example, from Pearson My Labs, that's one, and there's also Macmillan Learning. That's where you would turn it off. Turn it on. Here's Cengage. Make sure you enable it. Let's see. If you're using the first day stuff, and I don't know if you are or not, this is where you would turn it on. This is for textbooks. There's McGraw-Hill Connect. That's another one. McGraw-Hill SimNet. Honor Lock, if you're using online testing, make sure you enable online Honor Lock. That's for proctoring. If you are using Kaltura at all, you might want to turn on your My Media. That will give you a place where you can go and record videos, and students can also use it to record videos. And you can also rearrange your menu. Let's see. There you go. And that's what it would look like there. Let's go back to settings. You also have different apps that you can add to your course. Like here's Hawk's Learning, here's OneNote if you want to integrate that. Turning Point Clicker System, Flipgrid, this is where you add it. If you want to add Google, this is where you add it as well. And it will show you which ones are not installed and which ones are installed. So these are all apps that are currently available to be added to your course, but they aren't currently added. You also have feature options. Turn on different features in your course if you like. I would stay away from changing any of these. Under settings, you also have information over here on the right side. And for example, here's Share to Commons. And this is the entire course. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is Canvas, Canvas Commons. You can share it to only you or all of the course or public, any Canvas users. That's strictly up to you. I'm not going to do that. You can access your course calendar. You can also look at course statistics here. This will show you different statistics for your course. And you can also turn on, let's see, where is it? New. It's not available. Looks like it's not available. Here's where you go to import course content if you're copying course content into a course. So you copy a Canvas course and then select one of your courses and then import it into the new one. And you can choose all content or select specific content. We usually recommend doing select specific content. Let's see. Let's do this. Select specific content. This is what it looks like here. So that you can determine what you want to keep. Maybe you only want to import Unit 1. And especially on your files, maybe there's some files in there that you really don't want to keep. And pages, some old pages that you don't want to keep. So if you want some, you click it and then go through and say, I don't want this one, this one, this one. So it's a way of keeping your course cleaned up when you copy course content in there. Then you select content. I'm not going to do that. It will import into your course. At the end of every semester, one thing you may want to do to preserve your course is click on Export Course Content. Create export, and it will export the entire course. You can do this if you want to. This is a backup of your course. But right now, we aren't removing any courses from Canvas. In Blackboard, we had a process where we had to remove old courses after every 2 years. So, for example, if we still had Blackboard, we would have courses from 1920 and 2021, maybe going back into 1819 into the course, the system. Let's see, I think I just got. Yeah, so here you should be able to see this. So here's the export. Click to view the export. And there it is. You click on it and it will download it. And you can save it in your OneDrive. So let's say 5 or 6 years from now, let's say you stop teaching a course now, and then 5 or 6 years from now, you're assigned the course again, and you'd really like to use your course, then you can take your export and then import it into your course. And then that way, when you're going to import, instead of choosing Canvas, copy a Canvas course, you would choose common, Canvas course export package. Choose file, and then there it is. I just downloaded it, open. And then import. I'm not going to do that because it's the same course, but that's how you would do it. So we've looked at different the settings page. Let's go back to home. Remember previously that I talked about your global navigation or notifications here. Well, if you want notifications for for a specific course that's different from your default global navigations for the rest of your courses, this is where you do it. It's view course notifications. And let's say you're in the course purely as an administrator and you don't need any notifications. Well, you can just turn that off right there. Or you can enable it and then go in one by one and choose for this course you want different notifications. Maybe I don't need any due date information. Let's see, invitations, all submissions. Maybe I don't need that. So that's where you do that is from your homepage. Go in and check your individual course notifications. This is also where you can view your course stream. This shows you all recent activity. This is also where you can access new analytics, which I encourage you to use to help you check how often your students are in the course, what they're doing, if they are engaged in the course. You check weekly online activity. You can check students individually. You can generate reports. Now you can also determine the last time students enrolled in a course by clicking on people, and it will show you the last activity here in this column. Let's see. This is also where you can import from Canvas Commons. We're not going to go into that really. This is where you can create a new announcement, but you can also create it here. I don't know why it's in two places, but there you go. Let's see. This is also where you can choose a home page. However, let's say, let's go here. Let's go to pages. And let's create ourselves a new page. Save and publish. Go back to view all pages. Here it is. Right now, this is turned on as the front page. You want to remove as front page. The page isn't gone. It's just no longer the home page. Find your new one. Use as front page. And then you'll go home. And you'll choose your home page, and it is pages front page. There we go. So there's our new home page. Let's log out, and I'll log in as my admin so I can show you some other things. Oh wait, let me go back. So by default, this will be your home page in a summer course unless you have a specific template you're using. And all you have to do to change this, to edit this, is go to edit. I'm not going to do that. Let's go set stuff. Let's go to and let's see if we can find a course that hasn't been edited yet. I chose the wrong semester, didn't I? Oh, I bet we can find one in summer too. Yeah, there's no one in here, so let's take a look. Yeah, here we go. And I'm not going to actually do any editing in the course. I'm just going to show you how to do it. So on this home page, click edit. So here we are. And all you have to do is go in here, highlight that. So you're teaching management 300. And then you go down here and say, I'm just making this up. My name is, and you can add whatever information you want. You can even add a video if you want. You do the same. So this is all easy to edit. You can even change the banner here. So for example, I'm not going to do that here, but all you have to do is upload an image here. And we'll look at how to do some of this here in a minute. But once you're done changing your homepage, you hit save. I'm not going to do that because it's a real course. And if you have a completely different homepage template that you want to use that you have, that's perfectly fine. I've already shown you how to change your homepage. And you do that by going to your pages and then view all pages. And then use this front page. I'm not going to do that. And then going back and choosing your home page. So let's see. Let's go into a course we can play around with now. So here's one of my sandbox courses. And all this fancy design is actually created using something called Design Plus or City Plus design tools. We're not going to get into that today because it's a plug-in. And this is just a refresher for Canvas. But if you want to learn more about City Plus design tools, let me know and I can meet with you after. So let's go to our modules page. And let's create a module. So let's create a week 5 module. Okay. So to do that, I'm going to click on this button here, which is add module. So there's week 5. I want to move it. I'm just going to grab it with my mouse, pull it on up. And the first thing I want to do is create a little introduction overview page. So I'm going to click on this plus sign here in the module. And let's choose page. I'm going to create a page. All right. And let's create another page. Create page, and let's do all right. So let's start there. Let's click on that. Here's my blank page. I'm going to edit the page, and I'm going to type in overview. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to create 5 learning objectives. And to add a little, add some navigation, I want to make sure I give it the proper heading tags. Week 3, and let's add a horizontal line. And then say there's my text there. Say by the end of this week's lesson, you will be able to, let's go up here, and here is the bulleted list or numbered list. Just click on it. Here's the numbered, you can barely see it. So that's what we're going to do this week. You know, also had a video up here of yourself if you would like. So you would come up here, and then here's a little video here. And you can do upload, record media. There we go. And you can see the mess behind me. Hello, students. This week we are going to explore longitude and latitude and look at the impact of geography and geology on the development of civilization. And then, you know, keep going, hit finish. There we go. Looks like we're losing someone. Oh, okay. Michael. Oh, you're welcome, Michael. So there's my video that I've added there. Let's hit save. Now you can also, let's say instead of doing a video, you wanted to add an image. Let's just do another one because I don't want to ruin this. Let's do this. Let's copy this. Let's go back here and we'll create another little page. It'll be a week 5, part 2, or another version. All right, let's say we wanted to have a graphic here to go with our content. And let me see if I can find something a little bit more substantial here so you can have, let's go, here, let's look in here. Here we go. That's what I was wanting. Here we go. Yeah, you can also give it a, here we go. All right, so we've got a little title there for this week's unit. Let's say we wanted to have a decorative image here to go with our content. One website that I like to go to is Pixabay. They're free images, stock free. So let's look at evidence. Let's see. Let's find one that might be. And it also has to do with the seriousness of your content. You know, you can be lighthearted in some situations, and maybe others you want to be a little bit more serious. Let's just do this one. Uh-oh. Let's try it again. There we go. Don't ask me what happened. I do not know. Here we go. Let's go back here. I want it to go right here, so I'm going to click with my mouse there. And here's the little image icon. I'm going to upload image. Click here. There's the image. And it's decorative, so it doesn't need an alt text. Hit submit. And the first thing I want to do is click on it and go to image options and resize it to make sure it's small. And it looks kind of weird right there. So one thing we can do is, let's try this, go over here. This is the margin justification of the alignment. There we go. So if you just switch it, move it around, it will usually fix itself. Now, I also think it's a little bit too small now, so let's go here. Let's do medium. There we go. That looks a little better. And then let's go back here. Let's get these. Also want to make sure that the formatting matches, you know. So we've got that set up. It's great information. It's helpful and it looks good. So let's hit save and publish. So there's a couple of different versions of an overview homepage. I'm not a homepage, an overview page. I'm sorry about that. Here's the other one. All right. So let's go to our next page here. Novel coronavirus. Let's see. Here we go. That's what I wanted. So here's our page here for activities, resources, and assignments. So let's go ahead and edit. Let's do, so there's a couple different ways you can handle this. Well, there's more than that, but to make it easy, you can do it this way. Personally, I like to have a task list or a to-do list. This week, please complete following tasks. Please review the all right. So again, let's go ahead and do this. Let's give it a heading. All right. Formatting can really go a long way in helping your students understand content. It really does. All right. So let's go back to our list here. I get one. It's like, why is it? Oh, it's because I forgot a T. As you review the material, as you read your text, let's see what else. Read the following article, whatever that may be. Let's say watch the short lecture video. Let's see what else. That's not what I wanted. No, there we go. right, let's see. So this is, you've got two different ways to manipulate content. You've got this menu, and then you have this menu. They both do the same things. They're structured differently. This is more of a WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get menu, and then this one is more like a traditional, like a word processing, like Microsoft Word, this kind of thing. So if you got to insert, you can insert links. These are external links to like websites and YouTube. Course links, those are links to places in your course like Canvas pages and assignments. We're going to look at that here in a minute. Same thing with images. You can upload an image or include a course image if it's already in the course. You can upload little video clips or record short video clips here using media documents. These are PDF files or Word documents or PowerPoint table. You can create a table. You can use an embed code here. Here's a horizontal line, which I like using if I'm just using the basic editor, which is what we're doing. Formatting, you've seen all this before. This is like Word. Tools, here's your apps. And again, here's the table. So all that stuff, here's font, here's the tagging or the headers, bold, italics, underline. You've seen all this stuff before. Here is the external link or the course link, which again, here's the course link. Here's uploading an image or using one that's already in the course. Here's recording the short little video. Here's uploading files or using files that have already been uploaded. Here's your apps. So if you click on that, here's how you embed a Kaltura video, Google Apps. So anything that's here's OneDrive, I would not use this integration right here. Really, unless you're using something like My Business Course resources, the only thing you would really need to use this tools thing for probably is Kaltura. If you're recording any lecture video of any real length, you'll need to upload it into Kaltura. And then you have your alignment here, bulleted and numbered lists. This is indent, decrease indent, or increase or decrease indent. Here's your formatting, tables, math, and then using an embed code to embed some kind of HTML. You can use that there. Let's now use this list that we've created, and let's find our Chapter 9 PowerPoint. Let's go over to our files here. Let's look at course documents, see what I've already uploaded. I don't know. Okay, I've only got 2 documents here. Let's pretend one of these is a PowerPoint. We can click on that and notice it flashes. So now my PowerPoint is attached to that. We can also break that here, remove link, and upload. Let's go to upload a document. Click here. And I don't think I have any PowerPoints. This is a new computer. Oh, here we go. I do. How about that? Click that. Submit. There we go. So we got that. Let's find an article. Let's see. Let's pretend that this is a PDF. document here. Now, normally what I would do, if I have the article, I would actually put something, I would actually include the title of the article. So, I'm just making this up, Brandy. Don't read into that. So, let's see. And then if I had the PDF to it, I would highlight it there. Let's find what I just updated. There's my, all right. And let's find a quick YouTube video. I have no idea what this is. Let's see. Hi, your first day jitters. Let's just get this one. Let's get share, get the link. Goodness, I can't type today. All right, there's the video. And then let's go here. Let's see what we've got here under courses. I can't remember. Let's see. Let's call it assignment 5. For now, let's hit save. And I'm going to go back into my module here. And let's create assignment 5. And instructions. Let's make it online and a file upload. So they'll upload a Word document. Limited, 1 attempt. Let's make it due today. And let's give it a close date tonight. Let's go back here. And so what I want to do is delete this, and then I'm going to go back to my link here, go to course links, and let's see, here we go. There's assignment 5. Here we go. Right there. All right. Go back to my modules. There's my assignment. Let's go back. You'll see if I click on this link, it will go directly to my assignment that I just created. That works the same way with discussions and quizzes. So, and I've been going on for an hour and 20 minutes. I think I'm going to stop here. I've gone over a lot. Did I miss anything that either one of you wanted me to talk about? Is there something you wanted me to go back over or talk about that I haven't talked about? Brandy and Ramona?
No, I think you've been very thorough. For the first time, I'm setting my class up right now, so a lot of this was very helpful. So, but I'm pretty sure I'll probably be coming down to your office.
Yeah, I'll be here. So if you need anything, just let me know.
Okay.
Ramona, did you have anything?
No, not for this part, no.
Oh, okay.
I think it was, I think you went over it very well. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. So I'm going to stop here, and if there's anything that you have questions about, feel free to contact me anytime. And my email address is cinman@jsu.edu. But if you have any questions right now, you can ask me now. Okay, well, I hope you all have a great afternoon. Thank you for being here, and I will see you later. You're welcome. Thanks, Brandy. Thanks, Ramona. You'll have a great afternoon.